Hey, it's me, Lars. I often wake up to a feeling of deep depression and melancholy, questions abuzz in my head. What's the meaning of life? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Well, I decided to come to the PlutoTV and Us Weekly Reality TV Star of the Year Awards red carpet to find out. Are you sure? Okay. Hi, Kyle. It's Lara here from Sexy Unique Podcast with the one and only Kyle Cook.
Thanks for having me. How are we doing?
Thanks for being here. Thank you for unbuttoning your shirt almost to your belly button. You're giving us a real show.
But it's probably one too many, but so be it.
Can I ask you some existential questions?
Go for it.
Are we alone in the universe?
No.
Is our reality a perception that exists only in our minds?
I think we're sharing some realities, but well, that's a good one, though.
Makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was heavy.
What is the nature of reality?
Ooh, the nature of reality. I think the nature of reality lives within, it's defined by each individual person, actually. I think that you can never see the same color the way another person sees it. So I think reality lives within our own brain.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's probably a question that nobody can really have an answer to, right?
Ooh, good point.
But with that said, I think there is beauty to the idea that we all experience reality just a little bit different. Your language affects the way that you perceive the universe, affects the way you perceive the world around you. I mean, there's no way to know with all certainty where or what we are. We're just hoping that we got it right, you know?
I totally know.
Is that are those the type of questions you normally ask?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering all the time. What is reality?
Reality is depending. It could be mixed, it could be augmented, but on Civil Justice, the reality of the show is the drama, the entertainment, the excitement. I think people are keeping it real, and reality is just being your real, true self.
I love that. Are we alone in the universe?
I definitely feel like we're not alone in the universe.
Me too.
I think there's a higher power that's controlling all of this, and I think that we should be grateful. We should live in harmony, joy. We should be kind to one another, and we should make it happen and support everyone's goal. Like, everyone has a dream, let them have it.
I love that. Amen.
The meaning of life is just looking at the beauty. We're here in LA and just seeing all the little moments. I think that that's what life really is. Also taking God's signs. When you run into someone and maybe I feel like God's word also translates into people. So when you meet someone and maybe they let you know that you should be somewhere, to just kind of take that and just take God's little signs.
To listen.
Yes, to listen.
What is the meaning of life?
Oh my gosh. The meaning of life, just to live it to its fullest. Squeeze every little bit of juice out of that.
And what is the nature of reality?
What is the nature of reality? My God. What mushrooms have you had? Just kidding.
Not enough. Do you have any?
No, I don't. But I feel like I already did, though, even though I don't have any. I don't know. I was equipped to talk about some other stuff. I was not.
What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
Ooh, I think pain and suffering makes us appreciate the good and celebrations. So
you have to have a little bit of bad to swing to the good side.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like a roller coaster. Yeah.
What is the meaning of life?
Oh my gosh. The meaning for me is my family is my life, and I live far away from them, so. I think I do everything in honor of them, and then I always move with the, I guess, they're my motivation, and I guess they make me want to always do better and honor them in the best way possible. So life to me is honoring my family and also enjoying every step of the way.
Great. And then are we alone in the universe?
Am I, or everybody?
Are we? Are you? Am I?
No, you know
what? Please tell me.
No, we're never alone. I also really, really believe that you can find companionship in a person next door or a stranger. You just have to be intentional in how you speak to people and being kind to the world, and you'll never be alone.
And then what is the nature of reality?
Oh my gosh. Censoring reality TV, that question hits a nerve.
I know, it's a real...
Right?
The nature of reality, that it's imperfect, but that makes it beautiful.
Wow, poignant and short and sweet.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of life?
If I had that, honey, I would not
Be here right now.
Well, no, I think I would. I mean, this is spectacular, but I don't have that answer. That is so far beyond me.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty.
I'm not the one with that answer.
Are we alone in the universe?
We're absolutely not alone in the universe. That I will say definitively. Like, space is far too big for us to be the only ones.
What is the meaning of life?
Oh my gosh, love, unconditional love.
Just fulfilling what your spirit came here to do. So like usually it's love or freedom or
Being kind, like being humble queens.
I love that, yes. And what is the nature of reality?
it's all simulation. No, okay, I don't know.
What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
To help us grow. There's like this dome in Arizona where they keep on planting these trees and the trees keep falling over and they didn't know why. And then finally they realized that the reason they're falling over is because there's no wind. And so you have to have wind in order to grow, in order to be strong. And it teaches you to be strong.
Oh my God, I love that story. What is the nature of reality?
You mean the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, so like heaven. I think that I only go by what Spirit has shown me and through what my clients have even validated, that it's just a place of peace and comfort, and you just feel this serenity. I mean, I've read people that had near-death experiences, and the things that they had me talk about, they were like, that's exactly what I experienced.
Once my grandmother came through when I got a reading from a medium, and she told me I needed to wear lipstick and carry a better handbag. What is the meaning of life?
I don't think we ever figure it out, right? Like, I feel like if I had that figured out now, then what am I doing for the rest of it? I feel like that's a forever evolving thing.
Do you feel that we're alone in the universe?
Absolutely not. I think it's obnoxious that in all of the galaxies and universes and planets that we don't even know about, I just think it's very main character syndrome to think that we're the only
We're the main bitches, yeah.
Yeah, like, no.
What is the nature of reality?
God, that's such a weird question now, isn't it? Even with AI, even half the time on Instagram, I'm like, it's just not even real. I think the lines are getting blurred with that.
Yeah, what's real and what's fake?
Yeah, you almost can't even tell at the moment.
And what is the purpose of pain and suffering?
Ooh, well, some people just like pain, I guess. No.
Aside from BDSM.
From it being a kink, no. I think it's duality, right? So light and dark, good and bad. You have to have both. Shitty when you're going through it, but
then afterwards you're like, I did that.
And you're like, I did that again.
This microphone's making me really happy. The sup mic. What is the nature of reality?
Sex.
What is the purpose?
This is in your face.
You're shocking me, but I like it.
It's a balance. Go ahead. Keep going.
What is the nature of pain and suffering?
Life.
What? Are we alone in the universe?
No.
What's out there?
Well, I know the Grand Dame is everywhere.
Good answer.
Thank you.
And she is.
Well, I try my best.
Did she say sex was the nature of life? Okay, great. I thought I heard that. One question. I'm just asking people existential questions. Number one, I just want to say right off the bat, you're one of my favorite people on Bravo. I'm obsessed. You've laid the groundwork
Thank you so much.
for women on TV. I'm not even being facetious. What is the meaning of life?
Wow, that is a very deep question. Happiness. Happiness, you have to find happiness, otherwise life doesn't mean anything, right?
I agree. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'd love to know, what is the meaning of life?
Happiness.
What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
Happiness.
This is for both of you.
Okay.
Are we alone in the universe?
No.
No.
No. I would say no. I feel like
a lot of people relate to each other. They just don't know it.
I think we all have a lot more in common than we do different.
It's all about opening up, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Being vulnerable.
Yeah. 100%.
Seeking connection.
Which I feel like you learn a lot
Yeah.
with the TV process and like being on a show together. We, you
learn a
bond
lot
and you
about
like you get a little deep. You get deep.
Yeah.
It's honestly a needed thing, I feel like.
I wasn't expecting these questions.
Yeah.
I know. I like to throw a curveball.
Yeah.
I like to make people
Like, where
think.
am I?
Yeah.
Do we have free will or is everything predetermined?
We have free will.
Free will.
You're a free will head too?
Yep.
Okay. What are you?
What are you?
I think free will. I think I'm a free will
If someone
person.
said go right or go left, you would know.
Oh, I would say I won't even go right or left. I'm going to go in the middle.
Then that's free will. So you're a free will girl.
I'm a free will head. Yeah.
There you go.
What is the nature of reality?
Nature of reality. Ooh, that's so deep. Honey, I can't even get there. I had an espresso martini. Nature of reality. I do not have that. Nature of reality is not always real. How about that?
Oh, very true.
We live in the world of reality. Reality ain't real, babe.
Amen.
Good answer, actually.
That espresso
What
martini.
Reality isn't real.
think is real isn't
Ain't real.
real. And sometimes it's so far from it that it's kind of crazy.
What is the meaning of life?
Meaning of life? Actually, I've been asking myself that for a very long time. I promise you that.
Kristen, can I talk to you for a second? It's not happening. I'm asking some existential questions tonight.
Great. Are we having an existential crisis right now?
Oh, and when am I not? What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
The purpose of pain and suffering is to transform it into something beautiful.
What is the nature of reality?
I mean, are we doing the nature of the garden? I mean, let's go back there. The nature of reality is everyone has their own perception. In Big Brother, you're doing it through the perception of the Big Brother lens. Out here in the sunshine, we are doing it through the lens of life, and it's all how we see the world. Is the sky really blue? Who knows?
We'll never know. Hi, thank you so much for talking to me, by the way.
Hello.
Hi. Congratulations, by the way, on your recent separation and divorce. I really have to say, I've been rooting for this for you for a long time.
Oh, well, thank you.
Are we alone in the universe?
No.
What's out there?
Who knows? I mean, I believe that we're a small speck. So we can't be the only project out there. Like, there's got to be other things going on.
And then what is the purpose of pain and suffering?
Oh, Lord, you're going deep.
I'm getting deep.
Pain and suffering. So that you can get stronger, probably. So you can grow from your mistakes and get stronger and learn from things.
What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
The purpose of pain and suffering, I think, is... Actually, I don't know. What's the purpose of pain and suffering? Other than growth, I guess. But I don't like pain or suffering.
Me neither.
I'm like, if there has to be, I guess, it teaches you to get up and keep going, or teaches you how strong you are, I guess, but I don't like it.
Are we alone in the universe?
No.
What's out there?
Girl, all of it. Dragons, mermaids, aliens. I believe in it all. There's no way we're the only ones.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
There's no way.
There's no way.
It's stupid if you think that we are.
There's no way.
Do we have free will, or are our lives predetermined?
Ooh. Both. I
Interesting.
feel like both. I really do. I think that we have free agency and we can choose. I could choose to go crazy right here, right now, and whatever. But I also think our destiny, I believe in destiny, I believe in fate. I think that there's a bigger plan and purpose. So I guess both, yeah.
I love that. Do you think we're alone in the universe?
Oh my God. Well, they say you never die alone, right? So I think you're always connected, like with your ancestors. I know for a fact, like my great-grandmother, she represents butterflies. And whenever I feel like her presence, it's butterflies. And that has been just passed down. So I feel like you do have angels that watch over you and that just constantly guide and protect you. So I am a believer in that for sure.
That's beautiful. And then what is the purpose of pain and suffering?
Oh my God, because Lord knows I know about it. It just iron sharpens iron, and you can't elevate without really being able to handle what comes with the new levels, right? My mom always used to say new levels, new devils. So every level is a challenge, and we shouldn't look at challenges as failures, but it's really strengthening you, right? So the goal is to go through a storm, because life is challenging, but go through it with ease and grace. And that lets you know, like, you're in a healthy, fucking strong place, and you can overcome anything. And so for me, it's like when I see a challenge, I'm like, okay, if I failed, I'm gonna dust myself off, try again. And when you go through it, you're like, damn, that didn't even touch me, And that's a testament to your strength.
I love that. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
I love that. Girl, we went deep.
I know. What is the meaning of life?
Love.
memories and laughter, people that you enjoy being with.
Go Heidi. Go Heidi.
God.
Yeah. What Heidi said. I was gonna say Mexican food, but
that too.
That's maybe not as deep.
Queso and chips.
Pretty much anything on the menu.
I love it. Are we alone in the universe?
No, I think that there's like angels and spirits, and I think we don't even know where we are.
That's right.
You go that part.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of pain and suffering?
To feel alive is what I tell myself.
I think sometimes the hardest things in life have our biggest growth, and where we can find compassion and understanding and empathy for others. So sometimes we won't know why things happen, and sometimes there's no reason for things to happen, but I know personally I've grown and learned a lot from the harder times.
And what is the nature of reality?
I think that's different for everyone, just,
That is one of my biggest things I actually deal with not having serious problems with so many people, because my reality is not necessarily their reality. And coming to terms with that has been a very important thing for me to function in society, because
life-changing.
It's a life-changing, because if you it'll help a lot when you realize that we're not all in the same reality.
We're in different parts of the matrix, if you will.
I mean, yeah, we
Not
go
like the
there.
Matrix,
Yeah,
like sci-fi, but just
yeah.
like the
No, it's
matrix
just
of
like
perception.
what I think is something is not how you would see it or whatever.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I'm loving these ballet flats.
Oh, thank you.
And this
So comfortable.
tiny purse really slays.
Really has a lot in it.
I know, you're holding so much in
We could
there.
put some coins.
The meaning of life is in the bag.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to kill myself tonight, thanks to all these beautiful people who answered some very deep questions here at the PlutoTV and Us Weekly Reality TV Star of the Year Awards red carpet. Have a good night.